finally got these videos off of my phone. As I mentioned in this video, I had to reset my phone back to factory settings as if it was brand new. I went and re-recorded all of the videos that I had lost off my phone, and then I couldn't get things off my phone. No matter what I did, it would not come off. It kept saying my device was unreachable. I researched, I did everything I possibly could. Anyhow, I have had these videos originally filmed the first time like weeks ago. Then I refilmed them like a week and a half ago, however long it's been. But now I have finally got them off of my phone and I can edit them and upload them. So I hope you enjoy. What have I been reading? Hey guys, it's Nichi and today I'm here to share with you my review reads wrap up. I don't mean to go into a rant, but I am going to do just that. So I apologize in advance. Today, the day I am filming this, it is Saturday, June 19th. And this morning I got up and I was starting to edit videos and I was pumped. It was going to be a full-on bookish day. I had videos to film, I had videos to edit, upload, I had bookstagram photos to take, and for some reason, my phone, which is brand new, it's not that old, decided it was going to completely crap out. And by crap out, I mean I was on the internet trying to figure out what to do. It was in a forever startup loop where it wouldn't go past the Apple logo. And now I do everything with my phone. I do all my videos for YouTube, all of my bookstagram photos, all my live shows, everything with my phone. So it was a morning. I was a hot mess and it ended up being that I had to do a full factory restart, which means I had to bring my phone back to scratch, to a baby, as if nothing existed on it. I lost all of the videos that I filmed last night after my live show. I lost some videos that I had filmed a couple days ago that I hadn't edited and put up yet. I lost a bunch of bookstagram photos. I lost all of my contacts, everything, you guys. Now you guys might be thinking, well, didn't you back up to iCloud? I have one particular reason why I don't have iCloud turned on my phone, which I will not share in this video. But no, I don't. I had no backup. Everything was gone. And I don't normally keep too much on my phone. I normally do put things on my computer or put them onto like memory sticks, that sort of thing. But I did lose some things that are not replaceable, which is really hard. Anyways, this rant has gone on far enough. I lost a ton of videos, one of them being this one, some book hauls, all of that good stuff. So today I've got quite a few reads that I read and that I did film and just hadn't edited and put up yet. And now I'm having to refilm this video. So I am going to be a little more quick, a little more to the point, because frankly, I'm just tired and I don't want to have to refilm all of this, but at the same time, these authors deserve to have their reviews out there. So let's jump into it. The first one I completed was Boarded Windows, Dead Leaves. This is a short story collection by Michael Jess Alexander. I gave this one a 4 stars. My author buddy, Robert P. Otone, had reached out and let me know that Spooky House Press had released their first audiobook version of one of their collections, which happened to be this one. And he let me know because he knows that I love audiobooks. Anyhow, I'm glad he did. I really enjoyed this collection. The first couple stories in this collection were my absolute favorite, but they were all unique and different, eerie and creepy, and they were a lot of fun. So I would definitely recommend this short story collection. Michael shows that he definitely has talent. I'm interested to see what else he comes out with and to check them out. Yeah, all of these stories were so different, so unique. None of them were alike, so it just shows that he's got a good broad talent to be able to write entertaining stories, and I can't wait to read more of his work. The next read I completed was Beasts of the Caliber Lodge, a horror novel by L.J. Dougherty. I gave this one a 4 to 5 stars, and what a crazy mashup of genres. In this story, you're following your main character who has a really unique, dangerous job. He actually hunts escaped Nazis, right? With his career already being so dangerous, he is searching after one person in particular. In his journey trying to find this person, it brings him to the Caliber Lodge. Now, the Caliber Lodge is known for hunting, but they do some unique hunting. They've got an area where they go and hunt for Sasquatch. That's right, you heard me right. Bigfoot himself. How freaking cool is this? It is such a cool, fun story that is splattered with a whole bunch of blood and gore. I devoured this one like crazy. I actually buddy read it with John from Books of Blood. It is a unique story. LJ's writing style is fantastic. It's gripping, it's captivating. The characters are fantastic. There are characters in the story that you will just loathe from the moment you come across the ink in the pages. I'm talking like characters that you instantly hate. You don't grow to hate them. They aren't frustrating you. They aren't angering you. You will just flat out hate them. The characters are fantastic. I really enjoyed this story. And like I said, LJ's got one awesome writing style. I can't wait to see what else he puts out there. This is his debut novel, you guys. And the cover is fantastic. It is awesome. He's actually just come out with a hardcover copy as well. And not to toot my own horn, but I am really excited because he did use one of the blurbs from my reviews. So I'm definitely going to have to get my hands on a hardcover copy. Not only to cherish this, the cover and all the guts within the story, but well, also so I have a book that's got my blurb in it that I can cherish forever. You know, the more I talk about the story, the more I think about it, the more I think about the unique aspects of the story. It's really good. I would definitely recommend this to people. If you like horror, if you like splashes of blood and gore, and you enjoy Bigfoot, go and check out Beasts of the Caliber Lodge by L.J. Dougherty. You're really going to like it. The next book I actually listened to on audiobook. It's Among Us by Kristina Rienzi. If you don't know, I recently had the pleasure of getting to interview Kristina Rienzi on my channel. At the time, I hadn't had the privilege of reading any of her work, but of course, the more I talked to her, got to know her work, I was really excited to go pick it up. So I actually went and picked up her most recent release, which is Among Us. I also really enjoyed this one. I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars. This is a sci-fi thriller mix. It was a lot of fun. What would you do if you came across a highly confidential piece of government document that had proof that there was other beings out there? Would you keep it to yourself? Would you blast the world with this information that you've come across and put not only you and all of your loved ones in danger? That's what this story was all about. It was a lot of fun. I enjoyed Kristina's writing. It was really gripping, engaging. You know, there was lots of fast-paced, exciting moments. There's one main character and she's just a badass and she's just ready to take on whatever she needs to take on. This was fun and I look forward to getting to check out more of Kristina's work. And I really enjoyed getting the privilege to get to know more about her and her writing. So I'll try to remember to link that live show down below so you can go and check it out if you happen to miss it. The next book I finished was 12 Nights at Rotterhouse by J.W. Ocker. I'm not sure if I'm butchering that last name. 12 Nights at Rotterhouse I gave 5 out of 5 stars. This is your typical ghost house paranormal story, but your main character is an author and he's been trying to get the new owner of the Rotterhouse to let him in and to spend a number of nights in the home. He wants to write a story about the house itself, its background, its gruesome background, but also any experiences he may come across. Is there any paranormal activity? Is there any spirits lingering behind? Although this writer happens to be a skeptic. He does invite one of his old best friends who he's had a little bit of a heated situation with in the past, and he invites his friend along because his friend is a true believer and he thinks this is going to create the best mix between a true believer and a skeptic, staying a number of nights in the Rotterhouse to see if they come across any weird paranormal activity or experience any scary paranormal things. Also, I have to say, JW did an awesome job with the format of this story. I felt as if, I mean, I wasn't watching it, I was reading it, but it was as if I was reading a true like ghost hunter type book. It was a lot of fun. It read as if real life, these characters were real and they were just documenting all of their experiences. But I was not prepared for the twist at the end of the story, which also threw in a bit of a psychological horror. The mix between a paranormal and a psychological horror was the icing on the cake for me. This was really, really good. I have to go get my hands on a physical copy of this book. The cover is gorgeous, and I want to cherish this and have this on my shelves. The next one I actually completed alongside my oldest Logan. We read Don't Call at All by Robbie, Myles. In the story, you follow your main character, Jesse. He's a young, typical teenager. He wants a cell phone so bad. All of his friends, all of his schoolmates have a cell phone. He's the only one that doesn't. He's missing out. He's not one of the cool kids. Everything's being shared over social media, but his parents are just not going to give in. They believe he's too young and he really doesn't need a cell phone just yet. I feel as if Logan could really relate with Jesse, because I am one of those parents that say, I don't care. I don't care if all of your schoolmates, all of your friends have cell phones. I don't feel you're old enough just yet. You really don't need one. Although what his parents say is not going to stop Jesse. One night, he has somebody approach him with the deal of a lifetime, an option to maybe have that phone that he has wanted for forever. But what Jesse doesn't know is the consequences that are going to come along with this deal. The characters in the story, really good. This, trails on the caution of, really putting a lot of pressure on friendships and trying to be the popular kid, the cool kid versus not being the nerdy kid. The story was a lot of fun. It was creepy. It was eerie. It also gave a really good message to children as well. Although I don't know if that's exactly what Robbie was trying to do. He did a really good job doing it because he made it spooky and fun while also having that underlining message on social media and the power of social media, both good and bad. Really enjoyed this story. I know Logan really enjoyed it as well. The cover's fantastic. The guts of the story is amazing. Robbie is such an awesome guy. Highly recommend this one. If you don't have any middle grade readers around you, that's okay, because I really enjoyed it myself. So you could pick it up, read it yourself. Definitely would recommend this, and I can't wait to see what else Robbie comes up with. The next 4 books I read are all by the same author. The first one I read was The Neon Owl, When Shit Hits the Van by Lutzke. I gave this one a 5 out of 5 stars. The Neon Owl was so much fun. It was hilarious. It is more of a dark drama comedy type read. It isn't necessarily horror. It's about a young gentleman who has inherited his aunt's business, which I believe is like an apartment building of sorts. When he takes over the business, he's really just trying to get to know the tenants, what they're all about. He meets some really crazy characters. And then next thing you know, people start dying left and right, and he kind of takes it upon himself alongside one of his new friends that he has made through taking over his aunt's business. And they just start to become detectives themselves and try to dive in and see what's happening and trying to see who is the one that's going around killing all these people. It is so much fun. Then I read Wallflower by Lutzke. I gave this one a 5 out of 5 stars. Wallflower is this dark, deep, dark, disturbing story about a young teenager who likes to go urban exploring. His buddies, they go to these abandoned houses and buildings, and they search around. One day when they come across a squatter in one of the homes, this teenager boy who never thought he would be interested in trying or using of any drugs comes across the squatter, sees that he is this junkie, and he starts to get curious on how it feels when you're under the influence. And he makes this squatter his new friend, and he starts bringing food to him and starts jumping on board with giving it a try. It's really sad story, but again, beautifully written. The characters are incredible, and again, it's a caution tale of just to be careful not to go far no matter how curious you may be. Of Foster Homes and Flies by Chad Lutzke as well, and I gave this one a 5 out of 5 stars. Of Foster Homes and Flies is this, again, gut-wrenching, depressing story about a young boy who has an alcoholic mom, and he's got these goals of himself. He has this spelling bee that he really wants to take part in. One day when this boy wakes up, he finds his mom dead, and of course that initial panic comes into place. What is he going to do? Should he tell someone? He knows if he tells someone, they're probably going to take him away and put him into this foster home. He really wants to take part in this spelling bee. He doesn't want to give it up. He's been practicing and preparing for it. So he just lets his mom's body sit there while he goes about his day-to-day life, just at least until he completes this spelling bee. Again, depressing, sad, gut-wrenching story, but it was beautifully written. Chad's got this way with words, and his characters are just, they are insanely good. And Stirring the Sheets by Chad Lutzke, which I gave 4 out of 5 stars. This is a story about an older gentleman who has lost the love of his life. She's passed away. He's really been mourning over her, but yet he's never truly gotten over her. In the type of career that he's in, he does come across another body where this young girl looks exactly like his wife, just 30 years younger. And he has this moment where he's remembering, and he just can't let go of his beautiful, beloved, deceased wife. He starts to see this other girl as being her, and it goes really creepy and weird after that. I don't want to say too much and give too much away, because if you want to try to pick it up and give it a go, I don't want to ruin anything for you. Again, a great story, and to top it all off, I'm just gonna say Chad Lutzke is incredible. I call him the chameleon of authors. He's like that celebrity that can go out and play multiple different roles in movies and film and always just rock the role that they're playing. That's Chad. He can write in that genre or that subgenre, and he just nails it every single time. He just kills it. He is truly brilliant, fantastic author, and his characters, not only does he have these unique, crazy, raw stories, but his characters are just these works of art. I am not lying. His characters, you guys, I love so many of his characters, and so many of them stay near and dear to my heart. If you don't know, again, I also had a live show with Chad Lutzke, and Jason White from Jason's Weird Reads jumped on with me. I'll try to remember to link that down below as well, so you can go and check that out. I mean, Chad is just this awesome, laid-back, easygoing guy, and I definitely think if you haven't read his work, you need to check it out because you're going to love it. There you have it. That is all of my review reads that I have read recently. I'm hoping to get through more as soon as possible so I can share more with you. Thank you for letting me rant at the beginning of this video. I can't believe I lost all of that footage. I mean, I also had other footage, bits and pieces here and there, trying to put together another reading/bookish vlog, and I've lost all of that. And because I've lost all of that, it's not like I can go back in time and refilm. Those are pieces that I can't get back. So it truly is a headache, but we're here, we're back, we're okay for now. We shall see. As you see, I've had some fantastic reading. Every single one of those reviews was a 4 or 5 out of 5 stars. So, I mean, my reading's going really well. I'm loving what I'm picking up. I'm loving what I'm reading. So that's a plus. There's some silver lining. Anyways, I'm going to stop talking now. I will try to remember to link anything I mentioned down below, authors, all of that good stuff, so you can go and simply click and go and find them, check them out, send them all the love. I hope you guys enjoyed this review read mini wrap up, what I've been reading recently when it comes to my review reads, and I will see you guys all in my next bookish video.